So Rich, another 3 point tonight here at Bristol. Just how would you assess our performance as a whole?
Gritty, determined, together. Yeah, really delighted, not surprised. I thought we were the dominant team. I think it was scrappy at times, but I don't mind that. We've come here for 3 points and that's what we got.
And you mentioned gritty at times. The squad showed a lot of character tonight to get the 3 points across the line. Just what does that show about your group?
Yeah, determination. They've got their eyes set on goals and they work together to achieve it. It's been long in the process really from last season, whereby we've learnt a lot of lessons along the way. And to be fair to Bristol Rovers, end of last season, they taught us a lesson on how to be together and how to be a group that brings a presence onto the pitch. And we've taken that from that lesson and we've run with it ever since.
And running through the goals now, Lacey gave us the lead with a nicely worked pass from the back all the way to the front. Just how do you assess that goal and how good of a goal was that for the team?
Yeah, it was good because we got off to a really fast start. I thought we were at it right from the first whistle. I think that shocked them a little bit, and then Charlie's got this ability to just kind of carry the ball out at centre back, and when you start carrying the ball into central areas, then it causes a problem for their midfield because they don't want to jump off of their player. And then she manages to find a pass that I think took a little deflection through to Lace, and Lace was really determined, great finish, really good goal. Pleased for Lacey. She's so invested in us as a player. I'm really delighted with Lacey. She epitomises what we want. She's got quality. She works her socks off, and she really wants the team to do well. And she'll put, she'll sacrifice herself for the team. So, yeah, great for her to get that goal. And then we really, we ended up conceding it's an own goal, a messy kind of goal, not particularly from any play, just a ball launched, which is really disappointing because it puts you on the back foot again after we've really been the stronger team. And then Taylor steps up with a moment where we know she's capable from set pieces, and the timing of the goal was perfect. So yeah, just at the moment when we needed something special, Taylor pulled it out of the bag. So yeah, delighted with the 2 goals and the timing of them.
You're going to go back to Taylor's goal. Obviously, last Sunday she scored from a corner. Tonight a free kick. Just how good is she at the set pieces?
Yeah, she's a set piece specialist, I would say. That's what I would say, because she practices, and if you practice something, and also she enjoys the practice, so she's only going to get better, and I'd expect her to score some more set pieces as we go through the season. So yeah, pleased for her because it's not luck. She's not just been given some talent. She works really hard at it.
You mentioned the grit and the drive from your team, and I spoke to Lacey earlier about her celebration. You could really see what it meant to take the lead, and then later on with Taylor's goal, what it meant to go in the lead once again. Does that envision the whole squad's mentality?
Yeah, so last season we underperformed a little bit, and we're in a situation whereby they got a last minute draw against us, and then we lost to them when perhaps I think we were the better team. And this year's all been about righting wrongs, learning lessons, and you can't avoid going through the process. And I said it last season, we were unlucky at times, but the great thing about being unlucky, if you approach it in the right way, is that it can make you better. And like I say, as a group, it's a much stronger group, it's a much more together group, a much more determined group, and obviously we're on a good run, and we perform well when it's difficult, which is a good sign.
I was talking to you beforehand. We played Sunday, played tonight, and now we're already looking ahead at a fixture on Sunday. How have you managed that, and how will you continue to manage that going into Sunday?
The only way we've managed it is one game at a time. So I think if you think too far ahead, tonight means absolutely nothing if we then go and do our job on Sunday. So we'll be light on Thursday, and then I expect more of the same from the group on Sunday against Worthing.
There are a few injuries tonight during the game. What can you tell me about those injuries to those players?
Yeah, it's too early until players are assessed. Cookies is a bit of a worry, but like I say, we won't make any judgment until that's done. And it seems like Gypsy's taken a knock to the head, which is why we took her off and got her out of there. So yeah, just be a case of monitoring those and seeing where we go. But we've got a good squad of players here, and I'm sure we'll cope.
And looking at tonight's performance, are there any work-ons that you'll work on in the short space of time you have in training on Thursday?
For me, as a performance, we'd like to see us play feet more, be a bit prettier in what we did. But I think wisely we played the occasion, and we played the game at hand. And whilst it would have been nice, and I think we're capable of it, I think there's so much passion in the performance because it meant so much to everybody that it was always going to be a little bit direct and emotional. Even myself conceded to the girls at half time that I hadn't really watched the game tactically, I'd watched it emotionally, and therefore we had to reflect a little bit as a group together as to what we could do to improve and how we could see out the second half. Don't think we were great in the second half, but what we did have is a lot of togetherness and belief, and that'll get you away, won't it?
And looking ahead now to Sunday, Worthing back up at Nigel Eady County Ground. How much are you looking forward to that challenge and being back in front of our impacts?
Yeah, it's always good for us to be at home, and the girls should be buzzing off of the last two results that we've had, big games, and we've come through with the results that we want. So there's no point taking our foot off of the gas at the moment. We want to just keep going, and it's important that we back these couple of games up with the win against Worthing. Like I say, this means nothing if we don't then go and do that.